What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, another Hack the Box video. Today we're gonna be hacking the machine Love. So I'm gonna go into that folder, machines Love. There's a machine we're gonna be attacking. So I already have it open on hackthebox.com. The IP is 10.10.10.239. I've already rooted this machine, so I'm just gonna show you guys how to do it, if that makes sense. So there's all the information I gathered on the machine, and this is the initial nmap scan. So instead of nmapping right now, I'm just gonna cat out that file. So first off, the ports, you're gonna notice 80 is open with HTTP, 135 and 139 are open. Port 443 is open with HTTPS. Port 445 is open for SMB. 5000 is open, which is another HTTP server. And yep, that's about it. So one thing you're gonna notice if you really look closely is in the nmap results, you're gonna see another subdomain right here, staging.love.htb. You're gonna want to add that to your host file. See hosts. These are a few ActiveBox machines I've added to my host file. You need to add these domains and map them to the IP 10.10.10.239 in your host file to be able to access this subdomain right here. So that's actually where you're gonna start. And it took me a while to find this, but it's where you're gonna start. So in the browser, I'm gonna open staging.love.htb. Hold on. Silly mistake. I forgot to start the VPN. So, alright. So, I'm gonna try reloading that. Staging.love. Alright. So there's a free file scanner. So this doesn't actually do anything. Just enumerating the website, because sometimes you're gonna wanna make a name and email register for it. However, there's a hidden folder in here called /beta.php. So this is where you want to go. Hold on, I gotta remove the question mark. This is where you're gonna start attacking the machine and gain your foothold. So before, when I was doing it, I tried a whole bunch of SQL map. I found a database, I found password hashes, but none of that matters. This is where you want to start attacking the machine. So you're gonna use something called server-side request forgery, which is making a request with the server, a trusted request with the server, so that you can access things in the internal network or the internal server that are normally 403. Because you're gonna notice, hold on, you're gonna notice port 5000 is 403. So I'm gonna 10.10.10.239 5000. This is the server making the request for the file URL, so it's gonna trust itself, obviously. So I'm gonna say /admin. Forbidden, you don't. It worked before. Alright, so this worked before, and this is exactly what I did. Actually, no, I'm retarded. You're gonna use 127.0.0.1. You have to use a loopback address. My bad. So right here, this is where you get the admin creds for the love.htb website. Sorry, I forget some of these things. So the username's admin, password is love is in the air. I already have it. ls, I got the admin password right here. So I'm just gonna copy that. Hold on, you gotta go to /admin. This is where you're gonna log in with the admin credentials. So username admin, password, love is in the air or whatever. Alright, so now you're in the admin panel. At this point, voters, you're gonna see a lot of this. This is probably someone ran SQL map, because I ran something similar when I ran SQL map. That's not what you want to do. You can see that my file uploads are still here, so my reverse shell is still on the machine, so we can still exploit that. But yeah, this is probably some brute force script. That's not what you want to do. You want to upload a photo and upload your reverse shell through the photo. So since the user's already here, I don't need to create a new one to upload. I'm just gonna upload my shell. So I'm actually gonna run Metasploit. Wait, hold on. First of all, you're gonna want to run MSF Venom, this command right here, to create the right reverse shell. Because any PHP reverse shell is not gonna work with the Metasploit interpreter for Windows. That's just something I noticed. If it worked for you, then whatever. Hold on. How do I clear this? I don't know how to clear the line, but it's gonna run MSF console. No. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna use multi/handler. It is a reverse TCP handler. If you have a reverse shell or any file upload, whatever, you're gonna want to use this. It's better than netcat, in my opinion. Alright, so we're gonna start a session. We're gonna show options. We'll keep the L port the same, but I'm gonna set the L host to my VPN tunnel address. Hold on. Config should be utun2 10.10.14.231. Alright, so I'm gonna run it. And hold on. I might need to create another Windows shell because I think, yeah, I should have set port to 6666. Hold on. Set L port 6666. Alright, now we're gonna run it. Yeah, this happens. I can't bind to the address. I'm just gonna run MSF console again. Alright, so use multi/handler. The payload, yeah, you gotta set the payload actually. So the payload you want, you're gonna set payload to Windows interpreter reverse TCP. I'm not sure if that's right. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. Hold on. I'm gonna search it up. Yeah, that's the right payload. Alright, so we're gonna show options again. Set L port 6666. Set L host. 10.10.14.231 run. All right, so we're gonna upload it. I just have my reverse shell in here. Oh, which one's the 6666 one? Holy. All right, we have a session. So I picked the right one. When you use MSF Venom to create the shell, you need to make sure the ports match up. You need to make sure you remember which port was configured, because you can't change that after you've already created the executable. All right, so we're gonna BG. You got a background to session, and now we're gonna use an exploit. Hold on, actually, you know what? I'm gonna set up another handler because I forgot to show you how to. I mean, you know where user.txt is. It's usually in desktop, but for anyone that might not know, for this one we can just use a PHP reverse shell. Use multi handler. Host. I'm gonna set 0.0.0.0. Alright, so show options. Alright, fair enough. We're gonna run it. I'm gonna upload the PHP reverse shell. Alright, so we're gonna do, alright. You're gonna notice, who am I? You're Love Phoebe. This is a user. This is actually a user I found while I was doing SQL map, but obviously that was not the right way to go. But we have a user logged in, Phoebe. So cd users, cd. All right, you can't cd administrator because it's locked. So we're gonna cd Phoebe. The user.txt is usually in desktop. Cat user dot text. Fuck, I forgot. The Windows version of cat is type user.txt. This is the user flag, so you can go ahead and submit that. I already did. I don't really care, so I'm just gonna get rid of the session. Close that tab. Alright, so for actual root or system, holy shit, how do I, which session was that? How do I get back into a session? Alright, I'm gonna get back into the session and I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so we're in the session. I've gotten back into the session and I'm gonna do a shell. So this is how we're gonna get root. We're gonna use a little program called the WinPeas. It's just a Windows enumeration script. It's gonna show us how to exploit whatever. It's gonna show us how to exploit a Windows machine. And we're gonna get the privesc script from WinPeas. So you should have WinPeas downloaded. If not, just search it up. It's free on GitHub. WinPeasAny.exe. This is the name of the executable. So all these files and malicious executables that we upload are in the images directory. So we're just gonna dir, and I'm actually gonna run WinPeas because I think it's a great tool. It's a great script. It puts a lot of output, but if you step through each line by line, it'll show you exactly what you need. It even shows all the TCP connections, file permissions, literally everything you need to know to attack this system. So I'm gonna go up, start from the top. We're gonna read line by line, and I'm gonna point out where it shows the misconfiguration that allows our privilege escalation. So local Windows local P checklist here. Check if this one to a known exploit. Easy, yeah, these are some useful links. Hold on. Check for some passwords, keys. We're not gonna be doing anything with this information right now, but it's useful definitely. Yep, this is what we wanted. Checking always install elevated. This red message right here, these red messages indicate that there's a misconfiguration on the machine that leaves it vulnerable. So we're gonna go to hacktricks.com or XYZ, and we're gonna see what it's all about. So I already knew this, but hey, it's a Metasploit module, which is convenient for us because we already have a session. So I'm gonna copy and paste this. Gonna get back into our interpreter session. Hold on. We're gonna get back into it, and then we're gonna background it, and we're gonna use this exploit, this always install the exploit that we found. Alright, fair enough. And we're gonna show options. I just need to change the L host. This is a useful IP right here because sometimes you might have a tunnel interface or you don't know which interface to use. This listens on all interfaces, so super simple. So we're gonna run. All right, we're gonna set our first off, we're gonna show our sessions. Just in case you don't know what session number it is, this is a session ID right here, so it's session 1. So we're gonna set session 1, and we're gonna run it. So it's escalating our privileges. It shouldn't take that long. It'll be up in a few seconds, probably a minute. And it says no session was created. We're gonna run it again. Alright, so I'm gonna show options. I think that should I set the L port to 6666? Right, so you should set the listening port to the same port as your interpreter session, I think. Now, it may or may not be why, but that's what works here. So we're actually in the shell. We're gonna drop into the shell. This right here, this prompt right here is already indication that we're root, but I'm just gonna do a who am I, just to show like I'm literally system. But yeah, when you have a shell that just drops you off straight into C Windows System 32, it's usually because you're root. This is the type of prompt you get when you run command prompt as administrator. So we're gonna cd root directory, cd users, cd administrator. We're gonna go to the desktop. Fuck, I spelled it wrong. And we have the root.text right here. So we're gonna type that. And here you have your root flag. Alright, so it's an easy machine. I mean, This is not how it happened when I was doing it. I went through a whole lot of different rabbit holes before I had to find the vulnerabilities. It took a while to even find that staging subdomain, and I had to do a lot of enumeration to find the beta.php. And even just executing that ssurf, that simple ssurf was so hard to find. Like, it's completely different. This right here, I tried a whole bunch of different things. So yeah, this is it. It's a pretty simple machine once you get it. And once you have your root flag, you just go ahead and submit that and get your points. So that's about it. I'll see you guys next video.